Hi, this is Shushil. In today's topic, I will be explaining you a function called as financial function. And in financial functions, we have a formula called as PMT. Then we have a formula called as FV, and then we have a formula called as PV, and then we have a formula called as IPMT and PPMT. So first, I'll explain to you about PMT. PMT full form is called as your principal amount. Now this function is used in case you want to calculate the amount payable for the monthly basis. For example, if you've taken a loan that is 5 lakhs, interest is 13%, duration is for 2 years, and this one what I've written over here, it is like you're paying this money in the starting of the month or at the end. If you're paying the money in the beginning, then you write 1. If you're paying at the end, you write 0. So you have to calculate the EMI formula over here. The formula you'll have to use is PMT. Tab, when you press tab button, you get this bracket open. Click on B7, that is your interest that you divided by 12, that in the month there are 12 months, comma, then duration is for 2 years, that you multiply that with 12, again 12 months, comma, then loan amount, that is 5 lakhs, comma, and then click on the payment begin, that is 1 or 0. Close the brackets and enter. So that will give you these values. This is 23,771 according to this condition. Instead of 2 years, if I type here 3, it will show me the 3 years ka. If I type here 4, it will show me 4 years ka. So this is, or if you change this also, instead of 1, you write 0 over here. So it will tell me whether the person you're paying the money in the starting of the month or you're paying at the end of the month. So that is what we do over here in this formula called as PMT. My next formula is called as your FE. FE stands for future value. Future value is used to calculate the investment based on interest rate. Like for example, if I tell you that I would like to deposit this 1,000 rupees in the bank at the rate of 11%. So after 1 year, how much money will I get? So it's just like a recurring deposit. So the formula you'll have to use is like this, equal to FV. Tab, when you press tab, you get this bracket open. Interest is 11%, so click on that B7, comma. Period is for 1 year I'm taking, so I'll click on that B8. That is my period in years, comma. Then I'm depositing 2,000, comma. Then I'm saying here 0 because 0 stands for PV, that is the present value. So PMT, that should be 0 always, comma. And it's asking me whether you're paying this money at the end of the month or at the beginning. I have written here, I'm saying at the beginning of the month. Close the bracket and enter. So according to this condition, like every month I will be paying 2,000 every month. So according to this condition, it is telling me that after 1 year you will get 2,220. So instead of 1 year, if I type here 10 years, so it will tell me after 10 years I will get this much money after 5 years. So this money you can change. Instead of 2,000, if I type here 1,500, so according to that condition, it will show me. So this is like a recurring deposit. Every month you are putting some money in the bank. That was about FE. Next statement that we have is your PV. Now PV is nothing but present value. In here, what happens is we want to find out how much amount you have to pay in future. I would like to find out now. According to this condition, that is monthly payment, that is 12,000, interest is 7%, period is for 10 years. So according to this condition, when I reach 10 years, how much money will I get? So the formula you have to use is this, equal to PV tab, then click on this interest 7%, that you divided by 12, comma, click on your 10 years, that is the C14, multiply that with 12 because 12 months, comma, and what is the monthly payment, that is 12,000. Every month you will be paying so much. Close the bracket, enter. So according to this condition, the amount you'll get is this much. So in case you want to change, instead of 10, if I say 20 years, so at the moment when I'm saying when I reaches 20 years, so I'm going to get this much money. My next formula is called as your IPMT. IPMT is nothing but actually is called as an interest. That is a financial function which is used to calculate interest payment for a investment or a loan. Like according to this condition, that is my loan amount is 5 lakhs, interest is 8%, Period is for 2 years. Month is 24 months. Because I've written here 2 years, I've written here 24 actually. So if I write 3 years, then it will be 36 like that. If I write 4 means 48, that is for 4 years. So the formula you'll have to use is IPMT. IPMT stands for interest, like how much interest you have to pay to the bank. So equal to IPMT, bracket open, then click on your interest, that is C13, divide that by 12, comma. Then next option, that is asking n per should be always be 1, comma, by default is always 1, comma. Then your period is month is 24, that is 2 years, that is C15, comma, and what is the loan? C12, bracket close, enter. So according to this condition, that means you have to pay to the bank 3,333. That is the interest that the bank is charging you. So that is the use of IPMT. My next option is called as your PPMT. PPMT is nothing but principal amount, that is return the principal amount for a given period for investment or loan. So according to this condition, again loan amount is 5 lakhs, interest is 8%, period is for 2 years, month is 24 because I've written 2 years over here. Same thing what I've done over here, IPMT, the same thing I have to type here also, but only thing is the formula you have to use is PPMT. Then bracket open, C13 is your interest that you divided by 12, comma, then 1, comma, and then C15 that is your 24, comma, and C12 that is your loan amount. Close the brackets, enter. So according to this condition, your principal amount that you have to pay to the bank is 19,280. So if I change this, instead of 2, if I type here 3 years, so it will, instead of 24 you have to type here 36 actually. So according to that thing, the condition will get changed over here. So if you find this tutorial helpful, just give a like and subscribe to my channel, Quick Excel Tally with Sushil. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.